first, the introduction of Word. Before we start, have anyone here heard of Word or actually used Word? No. Okay, so you guys are going to learn a lot of things today. So there are some functions of Word. Word is about to revise a document, to build a document, to edit document, and to print out documents. So for example, you can make your own resume by Word. You can definitely make some office cards, some reports, and even posters and newspapers. So our question really is how to open Microsoft Word. And to start with, let's focus on your screen. And first you have to find the start button. It's on the lower left part of your screen. And it's a small icon with 4 black squares. So after you click that icon, you may see a list of things. And you have to find the letter M in the list, and later on you have to click on the file of Microsoft Office, and below the file you can find the Microsoft Word, and click and you can open Microsoft Word. So now you may see a new document on your screen. Do we have any questions here? No? Okay, great. So let's introduce some really basic tools of Word. So in the upper part, there's a lot of things over here, and you may wonder what they are. So this bar is title bar, or it can also call the ribbon. You can find the most useful comments here. So title bar and most useful comments. And below the bar, you may see your documents where you can type the things. So let's introduce the title bar. So there are lots of things in the title bar, but we will go from top to bottom. So this line are tabs. You may see different tabs there. There are file, home, insert, and so many other things. And like for example, we are in the tab of home. So for each tab, they will have many groups. So Sharon, can you tell me how many groups can you see here?
4.
Yes, 4 groups. So there are 4 groups, and in each group there are a lot of comments. Like for example, this is a comment, and by clicking on the comment, you can do certain things. And for some groups, there are a lot more comments. So by clicking this arrow, you can click for more options. Okay, so let's introduce the File tab. So now you have to click on the File tab on the left side. And the File tab is to execute comments to the whole document. It could help you to save as, open, or close your documents. So besides from File tabs and above the File tabs, there are some really useful quick access toolbars. Like for example, this little arrow is undo, and this cycle arrow is redo. And there are also added window for content and location to edit. And for the scroll bar, there are horizontal ones and the vertical ones. So the scroll bar is to help you to adjust the appearance or location and edit. So by scrolling left side, you can see the left side part of documents, for example. And the status bar is in the lower left corner, and it can show the related information of documents, including like pages or words. And the view button is in the you to change the view mode of documents. For example, like you're now seeing one pages, but by clicking on the second icon, you can see 2 pages in the same screen. And for zoom controls is to help you to adjust the zoom settings. Like when the percentage goes bigger, then you can see a bigger part of your documents. So how to save our document? Saving document is really important, or else your file may disappear. So does anyone here remember where is save? Where can you find save? In which tabs? Okay, Sharon, can you tell me where to find?
On the top.
On the top, yes, on the top there are a lot of tabs. And to find how to save, you can click on File, the tab of File. So now you go to File and press Save. So your file will be saved. Or another quickest way is to find the Save button on top of the Microsoft Word. So next we are going to introduce how to create documents using templates. So now you're in the interface of File, and you can find New here in the File. So double click a template to open a document. Okay, so far do we have any questions here? No, great. So we are going to talk about parts and controls. Okay, so one important thing of Word is font. It can help you to change the style, size, color, bold, italic, underline, alignment, bullet list, numerical list of the document. So what we are going to do now is to know how to format basic text styles in Word documents. So first, you have to select some words. So, like for example, there's a lot of words here, and what you have to do is click at the beginning of your text where you want to select, and hold your mouse button and drag to the end of text like this. And by doing so, these words will be highlighted in blue color. So press the button of font in the home tab. And you can choose any style of words that you want to show. So the style of words will change. And of course, you can also change the size of words. When the number goes bigger, the size of word will be bigger. And later, you can also change the text color by clicking this icon. So there are a lot of colors here, and you can choose whatever you want to change the color. Okay, and there are 3 ways to change the style of the word. So this is a normal word saying Doraemon, and this is normal. So if we want to make the lines thicker, and you can press this B, and now the Doraemon is thicker. And by making it italic, you can press this I. So now the Doraemon is italic, and by putting underline, you can press the U. So there's an underline under Doraemon. 结束了。
我感觉周星宇活不过来了。